This is a 16-inch barreled Radical Firearms AR-15. If you're looking for a reliable and customizable AR-15 ready with a few upgrades out of the box, this might be just the AR you were looking for. So without further ado, let's dive in. Radical Firearms has a good reputation for building very well manufactured firearms at a value price. It's a forged upper and lower receiver that features a rugged melanite-coated barrel, and it's designed to handle everything you can throw at it, from long-range days to home defense duty. Whatever you need it for, this definitely is one to consider. So let's start with the tip. Up front, you have an A2 flash hider with a 15-inch long RPR free float handguard. Now you are going to get M-lock on the sides and the bottom with a full Picatinny rail that runs the entire length of the firearm up front. This means you can add on any lasers or lights that you want to on the front, as well as grips on the bottom, and then any optic that you wish on the top as well. Really gives you options to do what you want to do with it. Heading on down the barrel just a little bit more, you do have a standard round capacity magazine that you're going to get with most AR-15s. It is made out of metal, so durability should not be a problem with that mag, and it is a shinier coating, which I'm not going to lie, does make it look a little bit nicer, at least out of the box. Heading on up, your mag release is going to be a metal mag release that is pretty standard for what you're going to expect on an AR-15. However, it does function very nicely, and exactly as one would expect, the magazine falls right out without having to grab or pull. There is a slight flare on the inside of your mag well. That is going to help you, so if you don't line it up just right every single time, it's going to help your magazine guide right into that mag well. Just behind that, you do have your trigger. Now, the trigger on the Radical has almost no take-up, as you can see right here. It just a little bit of movement. I mean, you can hear it, but it's very hard to see. Bang. And a very nice, crisp break. That reset is going to be very, very little movement. Actually, almost no movement at all, but a very nice, crispy reset as well. And then a bang, a really good break. So the trigger on this is very nice. Now, while we're over here on this side of the firearm, you do have a left-hand side 90-degree safety. This is going to be made out of polymer, but works exactly as you would expect it. Your charging handle is going to be a left side pull charging handle and does function exactly as you would expect, and just give a very satisfying drop into place. Moving down just a little bit, we do have our grip. Now, they do give you a MFT grip, which is very nice overall, and a little bit wider than what you would be expecting, with a way more aggressive and better texturing on the grip overall. This really is going to allow you to get a very nice solid feel on the rifle as you're putting rounds down range, of course. Beyond that, they also give you an MFT stock. Now, this is a lightweight stock, so it has shaved off quite a lot of excess, is what you might say, to this grip overall. You can see that we do have some sling mount portions on the back over here, as well as there is a QD sling mount right underneath the buttstock itself. The cheek well here is actually going to be quite nice and wide, so that way you can get that nice cheek placement every single time before you start putting rounds down range. On the back of the MFT stock on the Radical Firearms rifle is a rubber butt pad. Again, helping with what little recoil the 5.56 is going to give you overall, making for a very nice firearm, and one that you can go out to range day and feel confident is going to run right out of the box. On the flip side, Radical does include a left-hand side bolt release as well. So you press that in, it is going to release the bolt forward, which then will lock a chamber in place, ready to fire. And finally, this being a 5.56 rifle is going to make versatility and ease of use finding your ammo very nice overall. In conclusion, the Radical Firearms AR-15 isn't a fancy showpiece. It's an AR-15 equivalent to that toolbox you keep in the garage. It's reliable, it's adaptable, and it's always ready to get the job done. If you're looking for a workhorse AR-15 that won't let you down, Radical Firearms definitely deserves a serious look. Just don't be surprised if it starts asking for a raise after a few trips down to the range. With that being said, if you have any experiences with the Radical Firearms AR-15, any variant of that, please leave a review down below. We would love to see your comments. That is all I have for you today. God bless, stay safe. It is time to